the late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show because Monday to Friday, every day, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. And right now we are dumping, so we gotta talk about that. Today is also not, Monday to Friday, but we need to know. How's everybody in the chat doing? Crypto Russ, yo, good morning, how you doing? Roshtain Army, oh, hello, look who's here. Roshtain, you get your bragging rights. Look here, man, look here. What do we say? 19.9? It's 19.9. Guys, Roshtain Army gets his bragging rights right now. And, he said we're going down to 19. We are down to 19. Bragging rights are in effect. But, you get bragging rights for 2 days until Monday. And then you have to make new prediction, to continue the break. You don't get bragging rights for an entire year just because you made a decent prediction. You get 2 days. 2 days of bragging rights. And after that, the bragging rights stop. Thank you, Modman. You're not getting a mod, man. You're not getting a mod. Trading today, brother. Boring days. Yeah, kind of boring days, but I've been busy with other kind of stuff. So I am actually doing a lot of, any kind of chart watching. Take a break. Good hunting next week. Maybe. John Barker is in the chat. Hi, man. How you doing? Techno Vikings. Morning. How you doing? Vanalesva. Hi, guys. Vanalesva. Long time no see. I'm guessing when we are dumping, people want to know what's going on. Hello, my friend from Melbourne, Australia. My son Axel says hello. Say hello to Axel, man. Say hello to Axel and tell him, if you want to make it in the world, you need to know your charts. Doesn't matter whether you are an investor, you're buying a house, you are investing in, or you want to buy a piece of bread. You got to know the charts because you got to know whether it's overpriced or, oversold, before you buy. And the charts is the only place where you're gonna learn that. Doesn't matter what you do in life. You always want to know whether stuff is, expensive or cheap. Ben Farrell, morning, how you doing, man? The Baumeister, morning, how you doing? Tyree likes, jutro, dobro jutro. Vinat, 10k, my rights. 10k. Nate Spurs, morning, how you doing, man? I'm on holiday. Ooh, that's nice. Hope you're enjoying yourself. What kind of market manipulation was that? Power had no news. Numbers are better than expected. It's not market manipulation, it's just like normal stuff, normal. We went up a while, now it's time to, go down again. So I watch almost no YouTube. It's good. You should not be watching YouTube when you're on vacation. Like, if you're on vacation and you're still watching YouTube, like, what kind of vacation is that? Right? I mean, sure, you can watch YouTube and you might be relaxing, but you can sit at home, watch YouTube as well. You go to vacation, you go to do something else. What kind of market manipulation? Looks like the Fed meeting, it will make bottom. I'm a little bit unsure about it. Mladen said yesterday in the chat something nice, that in September the CPI numbers are coming, so we might hit, some kind of bottom at, on the next September CPI numbers, So that kind of depends what's gonna happen. By the way, we dumped towards downside yesterday, big candle towards downside. Right now we are at some kind of, bottom down there. We are still bleeding towards downside. We went up here very nicely towards the 50 moving average on the 2-day. I was also telling Mladen how this is very important resistance to break. We kind of failed that and we started dumping on the downside. So I think we need to pull down a little bit before we go up again. Now the question is how much the pullback will actually come. And you'll see here on the weekly time frame, we still got 1 day and 17 hours left until this candle actually closes. And you can see here we try to get back above 10 moving average and we just continue dumping on the downside. So we are back below 200 moving average and the 10 moving average, which is quite normal. Now if you look at this on the 5-minute chart, you know what, we're gonna talk about 5-minute weekly charts in a moment. Let's go and see what's actually happening up here. If you go to the this is Bitcoin, where is it? Let's go to the daily chart. If you go to the daily chart over here, there's a very nice line down here, something like this up here, give or take. You can see here how we actually hit the line and then try to stay above the line, and right now it fell through the line. So technically this pattern over here right now is breaking towards downside, and there could be definitely a couple of other ways to draw this. Maybe something like this down here, maybe this is the line, maybe we are at the bottom right now. I actually didn't see this before, just right now, but maybe there are a couple of other options how this can actually play it out. But I think both lines might be legit as well. So, you know, maybe we're at some kind of bottom or something like that. I think we even might go a little bit lower down there, and that's actually what I'm thinking. But, you know, we don't actually have to do that. Maybe this is enough, but, you know, if you start breaking this towards downside, I think we might see again, you know, some kind of 17 and 17 to 19k, I guess, which are still, you know, decent buying levels. The question is how low this is gonna go. Are we gonna go down to 10k or whatever? You know, nobody knows. But yeah, you know, I think you know, down here would be very normal. I'm gonna explain to you why. Why would that be very normal? Now we might be hitting some kind of support down here. Let's go see this on the 4-hour time frame. Do we have kind of line? I mean, there is definitely some kind of line right now that we're hitting. So maybe we have some kind of bottom down here. Maybe we should be looking for some kind of, you know, bounce before we actually break this towards downside. Maybe, just maybe, we're gonna see that. But we did dump, you know, pretty heavily towards the downside. Now, on the daily time frame, I was actually watching the RSI over here, and I was actually hoping that we would get, you know, divergence on the RSI. Oh my God. Somebody took somebody's, you know, toy, and right now they are arguing. There you go. So I think there is some kind of I thought that there would be some kind of RSI divergence up here, and unfortunately there isn't, because we closed down here, so there is no RSI divergence on the daily time frame, which means that, you know, the price is following you know, some kind of you know, technical rules, and, you know, there is no indiscrepancies between the price and the indicators, so which means that basically that this move towards downside is pretty legit. So we're gonna watch that. Let me just see this down here. Do we have it? Yeah, that is a nice line. I didn't actually see the line. So there is actually two lines right now that we are seeing on the chart that I did not see before the stream over here, that right now hitting this, you know, very important support level. So we did dump down, we hit the support, but there is no divergence up here. So, you know, if you start breaking this on downside, we might see a little bit more, you know, maybe capitulation up and then you know, go towards upside. We're gonna see how that actually plays out. Maybe it's even creating some kind of a falling wedge up here. Maybe, just maybe. Let's look at this without actually the moving averages. I mean, it could definitely be that. It could definitely be that. We only got a couple of hits up here. You know, they are not the most magical hits, whatever. Maybe something like this. Let's see this on the 4-hourly time frame. It's okay, it's okay, depends. I think we should use it or overextend, move up there. I mean, it could be some kind of falling wedge, but it's a really weird falling wedge. I would say this is some kind of trend lines. But that said, over here we need some kind of, where was I? Moving averages, daily. No, yeah, there was no RSI divergence. Everything is working fine. We are still on the daily time frame on the MACD going a little bit towards downside. On the weekly time frame, we are still have this cross up here, but you can see that cross is right now turning towards downside. Now let's talk a little bit about the weekly time frame. And to me, this looks like, to me, the weekly time frame, because it's very important. I think the weekly time frame is, you know, where all the magic happens and where big players are actually, you know, putting their money. So I think the big players are never watching, you know, daily, 4-hourly, 1-hourly. I think they are watching us, you know, weekly, monthly, and seeing what's going to happen. Now, what's going to happen up here is that we will have the divergence, and this actually looks like a 5-minute time frame. And the reason I'm saying it's 5-minute time frame, because this often happens on the, you know, all the time frames, but, you know, on the 5-minute time frame you can see it a lot clearer. So the price dumped a lot up here. There was some kind of extensions from the moving averages, and then it bounced towards the upside. Now when we dumped, we actually went to some kind of 25 levels down here on the RSI. Now this move on the downside, once it breaks this level at 19.3, if it breaks 19.3 on the downside, the question is, will this actually go below 25? If we fail to push the RSI below 25, what we're gonna have is a RSI divergence, which again means that this is gonna bounce towards upside. Now, how is this actually playing out? And right now we are, you know, theorizing about, you know, how this can actually play out. But oftentimes when you get some kind of move, you know, some kind of impulsive move towards downside, what happens is you get these divergences on the chart. So you're kind of pushing it towards downside, something like this up here, until you break the resistance, and then you go towards upside, right? But this moves towards downside. These moves towards downside, they often are there to correct the divergence. And once the divergences on the RSI divergence are corrected, and everything plays with the price, then we break the resistance and continue towards that upside, you know. So it might be something like this over here. We might actually create another you know, pivot point up here or something like this over something like this, you know, and then break that towards upside and continue towards upside. So it might be look a little bit different, because it is just too you know, too soon just to say that, you know, this is for whatever reason just gonna go like this and, you know, right up to, you know, 60k. It just doesn't work that way. You have, you know, your ups, you have your downs. Right now we are in some kind of down movement, but it's not that bad. It's a normal move towards downside. Everything is still playing. Even if you go below something like 19.3 or something like that, it's still normal movement. And, you know, I think if you go down there will be RSI divergence down here on the weekly time, which is a huge thing. And then we might actually, you know, again try to go you know, have a nice rally towards upside. So you're gonna see that. But the way I'm looking at this right now, I'm looking at this as you know, where should I buy my rest of my altcoins, right? Where should I buy the rest of my altcoins? Maybe there is also some kind of line up here. Let's see 2-day chart. Yeah, it does seem that this line over here is plausible. I mean, you know, it is a nice line. It is a nice line. So we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. Depends on if these levels over here actually holds and without actually breaking towards downside. I say we can go down, but, you know, I'm not, you know, 100% sure that this is gonna happen. We can just bounce over here from this this place over here right now. And if you want to know if you're gonna bounce, let's see up here. Let's see up here. This was some kind of a move. Nah, it's too soon. Nah, it's too soon. Nah, it's too soon. Maybe we're gonna check it out a little bit later, a little bit small time frame, see if this is actually gonna turn around and actually go towards the upside. But there is definitely right now, because this is a pivot point over here at the top, and then there are some pivot points up here. This is the highest one, give or take. I think this trend line over here needs to be broken towards the upside if we want to stop the trend. So this downtrend over here right now, this downtrend over here is following this trend line over here. So this downtrend is going to continue as long as we do not break the trend towards the upside. As soon as we break the trend towards the upside, we can actually go sideways a little bit towards the upside. We're going to see that. But you know, right now we are definitely in a downtrend, and this is a daily time frame, right? Daily time frame. And right now we're getting maybe a little bit extended from the line over here, just like over here getting extended from the line. So maybe, just maybe, we're gonna do something like this over here. Maybe gonna continue a lot more down here, get some kind of, you know, week or something like that, and then towards the upside. I don't see this as a major dump, guys. I gotta tell you, I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't think as a major dump. I know a lot of people are freaking out. Oh, we are back down at 19k or 20k, or, you know, it's going down to, you know, 10k again, 15k. I don't know, man. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys remember when this started going towards downside over here, right? You know, that was bad. Like, you knew kind of it was very, very bad. But this over here, it's not bad, guys. It's not bad. I know we are going down and stuff like that, but it's kind of normal move towards downside. This is RSI divergence. You know, impulsive move does create any kind of impulsive move, guys. Doesn't matter whether that's towards upside, you know, suddenly towards upside or suddenly towards downside. Any kind of impulsive move will create this, you know, at the top or at the bottom. And this move up here will either be, you know, going towards upside, going sideways, or going to, you know, a little bit towards downside. So it can be like, you know, a bull flag, can be consolidation, can be you know, exhaustion, and you know, it can be different ways, but often does this move towards upside. And that's exactly what's happening right over here right now. We're going, you know, straight down. You know, we went, you know, impulsive move down, and right now we're creating, you know, zigzag pattern up here before we actually, you know, do something magical at the end. So, you know, no problem whatsoever. Fred SK on the dollar. Good show as usual, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate the $2. That's going back into the TF Fans Club account. Again, the liquidated account. So we're gonna see that. Agix and some others. Hi, that knockout. How you doing, man? Nice that you're buying. We're gonna double bottom today. Double bottom. Double bottom is at 19.3. I mean, on the weekly time frame, but we already have, you know, 50,000 bottoms down here, you know, so, you know, you could say that this is, you know, some kind of double bottom down here. It could be that. If this is a double bottom, guys, if this is a double bottom, if this is gonna be, you know, down here all the way to 19.3 and then reversal towards upside, if this is gonna be confirmed as a double bottom, we gotta get back after, you know, getting 2 hits on the downside down here somewhere, either here or, you know, some of these weeks on downside. If this is gonna be confirmed as a double bottom, we gotta get back above, you know, 14.3 again. and close above 14.3, because then you close above the resistance up here, and then you have confirmed double bottom, and that means that, you know, the target should be all the way up, something like up there. I don't know where should, if this is a double bottom, let's see up here, the target should be, it's actually not up there, it should be something like, you know, 30k or something like that, give or take, if this is a double bottom eventually, right? I mean, that's hoping, because it's way too early to talk about double bottom. This is just going towards downside right now, but you know, when we come up here, then we gotta talk about, can talk about double bottom. So we're gonna see about that. One more dump. I don't think it's one more dump. I think that the dump actually happened. I'm looking for a long right now. I think I will be looking for a long, you know, depends on how this actually looks. I'm sorry guys, yeah, kids life. Maybe it's already broken, guys. Maybe it's already broken towards the upside up here, over here right now. You know, yesterday I was thinking this is actually gonna break towards the upside. It did not break towards the upside, went down. But right now it looks like over here that's breaking a little bit towards the upside. Just maybe gonna get up to this line again, and then, you know, break that, and then reverse towards the upside. You know, it kind of depends. Kind of depends. Reversal song. 18k soon. I didn't trade since 2 weeks. I'm waiting till long from 19k. You're at 19k, man. Qcoin is a pain to get an account. Why? Qcoin is not a pain to get an account. What you talking about, man? What you talking about? What do you mean Qcoin is a pain to get an account? Qcoin. Yeah, we saw that yesterday. So you go to Qcoin exchange, and I don't know what you're talking about, but you know, sign up. You go to the phone, you input your phone, your password. If you have a referral code, of course, you're gonna use my link, of course. I rather go sign up. Like, that's literally what you have to do. Your phone, password, and you're up. You know, done. Done. That's how easy it's to sign up on Qcoin. By the way, use my link, guys. If you don't use my link, I'm gonna be mad. If I see you on being Qcoin without my link, you know. Just kidding. Shed Eclipse, how's Solana looking? I don't know, man. How's Solana looking? Does anything looks actually, you know, very good or very bad? I know Chili's is actually super bullish for some reason. You know, Chili's is still up 3.6%. Let's see here the daily time frame. I mean, it is creating divergences up here at the top like crazy. So you know, we want to show this, fail to show that, because, you know, triggering anxiety and stuff like that. Let's see, do we have, yeah, we got a bullish divergence down here on Chili's, guys. We got a bullish divergence down here on the Chili's. So, you know, maybe Chili's is you know, bound to, you know, bounce towards the upside. So we're gonna see that. You're gonna see that. Maybe another move towards upside up here for Chili's, and then down. Maybe then down. We're gonna see that. But if this is a bottom creating Chili's down here right now, and you have another move up here, there will be, you know, mega short up there, right? Kid got liquidated. Chili's built the World Cup in winter, like fan tokens as well. Santos Sport. Oh, okay. I use my computer. They want license, etc. What? That's for KYC. Yeah, you gotta do KYC if you wanna take out the money or something like that, I think. But when I signed up on Qcoin, I still didn't do KYC on Qcoin, so, you know, I don't think I can, you know, take out more than 2 Bitcoin out of Qcoin, something like that. But if you're in US, maybe there are some other rules for that. But, you know, for us in Europe, you know, it was very easy. What happened to your challenge? Nothing, man. We are at 1,200. You know, I've been busy with other stuff, so, you know, haven't been actually trading that much. Spot back buy now or wait for confirmation? I have no financial advice. I know no financial advice. I don't know if it's you know, I know a real, guys. I've been saying, you know, accumulation phase for a long time, ever since we hit down here the bottoms, right? And I bought down here somewhere. I don't remember. Maybe it was 20k, or yeah, I think I started buying here at 20k or something like that. I didn't see this move down. It went down several times down here to, you know, 19k, but I started buying up here, and I really don't care, because, you know, the thing that I'm gonna hold is, at least the way I see it, the perspective is, you know, 3 to 4 years ahead of time. So, you know, Can I time the very bottom? I don't know. I don't know if I can time the very bottom. It can always dump, you know, again. It can always be, you know, a black swan event again. It can always go to 10k. I don't know. But even if my portfolio, you know, right now that I'm buying goes down 50%, it's okay because yeah, you know, it will come out fast. And oftentimes when you're at some kind of bottoms, it does recover very fast. These bottoms do not take for a long time. Buying the top and going down, you know, 90%, it does takes very long time. Bottoms, when you start buying at the bottoms, they don't take long. So even if this goes down, you know, it goes very fast. It goes very fast, but you know, buying bottom and hodling, it takes very long time, right? So you know, that's the thing. So you know, if it goes down another 50%, I'll probably be able to hodl through that because it's gonna take not that long time to get back. You know, it would be nice to buy down here, but the problem is that, you know, buying at even lower levels, you know, waiting for those low, it might be so that you never get to buying at the lower levels. You know, dollar cost averaging on the downside, that's fine, but you know, waiting for the exact bottom to buy there, and you know, imagine you've been in 2018 and you're looking at 1,700 or something like that to buy, and it goes up here and you're waiting for lower levels. No, it's gonna go down, and then you have to buy at 14k. You understand? So you know, you don't want to kind of, at least the way I see it, I don't want to miss out on a bottom just because, you know, it can go lower. Yeah, it can go lower, but 20k is pretty low, it's fine. So you know, that's me. Waiting for an unrealistic bottom is greedy. It could, I mean, it can pay out. Like, assume you're waiting for some kind of unrealistic, you know, bottom, like, you know, 5k or 6k right now, right? And something happens and it actually goes there. I mean, you are very well off. You are gonna be making so much gains unless you bought Bitcoin. If you buy Bitcoin at 6k, it doesn't matter. It's gonna up 60k again or 100k. You're gonna get your 10-20x. I mean, it's good money, but you know, altcoins are gonna explode more than that. Like, if Bitcoin goes to 6k, everything's gonna go almost to zero. Buying everything at zero is gonna be a lot better than, you know, buying at 1,000 or something like that. So there is that. What happened to Java? May bounce with Bitcoin, may bounce hard. We're gonna see it 2005, 2008 expecting. Did you take profit along the way? On my spot? No, I just bought and waited. I still waiting, like I bought and wait. Did you take profit in bull run? Oh yeah, I did, but it wasn't that good because I actually effed up big time. I did not buy up down here. I got liquidated up here. I bought my bags here. And then I FOMO'd the 10x up here and lost like, you know, 60% of my account. So all the gains up here, I lost like 60% of the account because, you know, 10x and I was not a good trader. And then, you know, somewhere up here I, you know, sold the rest. And then I has been, you know, waiting and waiting. So there is that. You know, there have been some kind of trading, buying and selling up here and stuff like that, but you know, not much. So there is that. But I kind of did predict the bull run is gonna, you know, I have even a video, you know, bull run is gonna start down here, you know, greatest prediction ever. So there is that. For sure, but if it doesn't go there, you won't be as well up as someone who was lower cost saving dip using great staking options, liquidity farming. Nah, I did not have that good gains on alts. Like I just bought. I wasn't. You guys, I gotta understand. Like I was thinking Bitcoin is gonna go very high. I was thinking the more sure thing is just buy Bitcoin, you know, low. Wait for it to, you know, wait. I was actually waiting for something like, you know, 10-20k, and then a pullback. And then doing 10x on that pullback for the rest of the bull run. You know, that was my plan. You know, buy here, wait for it to get to, you know, you know, to establish the bull run, have a pullback, use the pullback to do 10x with an entire account towards upside, and then run the rest of the, you know, towards upside and make it, right. Unfortunately, I did the 10x all the way up here and not down there, or, you know, on the pullback up here. And then it was kind of FOMO-ish because I thought we are coming very close to the ending and I'm not gonna make. Then, you know, lost 60% of count. You know, stuff happens. You do stupid mistakes and stuff like that, you know. So there is that. So there will be no 10x with entire account this time. So there's that. My strategy is a little bit different this time. ETH below 15, will it go to 13? Is ETH below 15? Yeah, ETH is actually below 15. Will it go down to 13? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. My wife is actually in love with a couple of coins. She's in love with Ethereum. She's in love with Matic. And I think she also likes Phantom. I don't know why, but I think she likes Phantom as well. You did on EOS 10x, right? No, I lost on EOS big more. I got liquidated right now on EOS 10x, but you know, back in the you know, when EOS, you know, first started, I lost a lot of money. I bought EOS at 20 bucks and sold it at 5 or something like that. So, you know, I lost 75% of my account there as well. You guys don't understand how many times I've lost my account and lost a lot of money, right? But overall, I think I'm in profit. Yeah, I'm in profit overall, but I've lost a lot of money because I started, you know, investing the, you know, somewhere around here, you know, stock market, got into Bitcoin, did all the, you know, wrong things, you know, on the way down, started doing YouTube, you know, FOMO, you know, did leverage up here, lost everything, you know, bought dump here, hodl it all the way, you know, to the top, did a, you know, extreme error at the top up here, and, you know, did 10x and lost, you know, 60% again, then hodl it through that, and, you know, and right now I'm buying again, right? So there have definitely been, you know, experiences I do not want to have again. My first buy at 2.8. Ouch. But I hope you did well. How wait, ADA is 0.4, 2.8. Yeah. Your first buy ADA 2.8. Oh, how long did you wait to FOMO in, man? Head and Shoulders shampoo. Keep that out of your trading. Promo bear. I lost 10k Luna. Yeah, it does happen. Like, everybody loses money, guys. Everybody loses money until they learn. If you are new in a crypto, and even investing is very, very hard. Like, if you don't understand how the price moves and stuff like that, because when you're gonna buy it, the only people that come into this space and actually make it out alive without actually losing money is that people that already understand that this is a good thing. I'm just gonna buy low, never sell. And people who never sell are the only people that never lose. Now, many people, besides those investing in Luna or some other, you know, rug pools or something like that, not many people are down 80-90%. Now, yeah, a lot of people are down 80-90%. What about NFTs? The new FOMO is in NFT and Meta. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm betting on. For the next bull run, I'm betting on NFTs and Metaverse. I don't know why. I don't see anything else. All these, you know, staking Ponzi's and stuff like that, I think that's done. I think Web3, whatever that's gonna be, like, you see right now VR glasses, you see right now, you know, Meta coming. I think the Meta NFTs, that's gonna be the next big thing. I can see nothing else. Web3, what is Web3? I don't know, but you see already, like, with the Ethereum name service, you know, Cardano name services, you can get your own links. You know, we won't have you know, these addresses that are, you know, 0x058df0712. You know, we won't have these, you know, big wallet addresses anymore. We all have nice wallet addresses like myname.it, yourname.it. We will be logging into these names, you know, these services on the blockchain. You know, these games, these metaverses, these Web3 projects and stuff like that. We're gonna use our identity, you know, to share. I think that's gonna be big stuff. I think that's the next big hype. I don't think, you know, staking is the next big hype. And unfortunately, guys, I don't think, you know, any kind of coin that got staking because, you know, reasons, that's gonna be a big thing. I think layer one, you know, projects, any kind of project that's layer one is always gonna be interesting. Now, this time layer one projects did very well because, you know, Ethereum, you know, very high fees. You know, so there was actually room for these other layer one blockchains to enter the space, like Matic and PancakeSwap, right? Because, you know, nobody can use Ethereum effectively, so they found, you know, okay, we can get in there, and you know, people can actually use the, you know, layer one blockchains, you know, without paying, you know, 200 in gas fees. So there is that. But I think if somehow the gas fees goes down on Ethereum, I think it's just gonna, you know, steal a lot back. So I'm a little bit unsure whether, you know, layer one is gonna be for the next bull run. It just might be. Bro, no, 5% staking is pretty lit. What bank gives you 5%? That's exactly it. What bank is gonna give you 5%? But you gotta know where these 5% are coming from, right? They gotta print money. Like your $5 from Aspris 85. Like your wife, I like Ethermatic too. What does Mr. Li think of Atom? I don't think she thinks a lot about Atom. She doesn't have a lot of coins that she likes, but you know, Ethereum she likes because she made money on Ethereum. Matic she likes because she wanted to invest in Matic and then it exploded and she never made money, but she's in love with Matic, you know. So she likes the coins that she makes money on. Dogecoin, she doesn't like Dogecoin, I can tell you that. You're absolutely crazy. The Dogecoin is 0.16. Also, there have been errors made on Doge chain. Is that a choke chain? So we're gonna see that. Can I tell your whole story in 1 year? It's interesting. Nah, it's not that interesting. I've been telling in 5 minutes here and there because you know people want to know. I'm buying other XRP, other Hex, XRP, BNB, KDA, and did some second pulse chain projects. Yeah, I did second pulse chain as well. Hex, I'm a little bit on the side when I'm gonna buy that or not. I think there are better options for beside Hex. I think it's gonna do well because of the pulse chain, but you know, it's only if pulse chain actually performs well. It kind of depends. XRP, BNB, KDA. I'm a little bit unsure about KDA and XRP. BNB, I think it's a very good. I don't, you know, BNB, like the biggest, you know, player in the space, Binance, supports BNB. It cannot go wrong there, but you know, what's the upside on that? But you know, KDA and XRP, I'm a little bit unsure about, you know. Sheer love story. Good morning from Switzerland. Look at the DC Doge chain, bro. Nah, it's okay. I won't look at that. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end it over here. It's been a lot of chatting. I'm a little wondering whether this is, you know, right now this is actually broken towards the upside. Is this the bottom up here? Maybe on some small time frames up here, and right now we're gonna continue towards upside. It does look like that. It does look like we might have hit some kind of bottoms, guys. We might have hit some kind of bottoms. So some kind of, you know, dead cat bounce or a nice recovery is gonna happen. Completely. KDI is completely. Yeah, it might be that. I don't know about, you know, fundamentals of the stuff. So you know, I'm not the guy to ask about that. But you know, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to fundamentals like Binance chain, I also don't know a lot about Binance chain, right? BNB. I don't know a lot about it. But what I do know has not so much with fundamentals to do. It has more to do that, you know, Binance chain is supported by Binance, one of the biggest operator in crypto space. It's like Amazon of crypto. Why would you want to bet against that, right? Why would you want to bet against that? And Binance is very, very innovative. Like anything they do good. They just do it well, you know. BNB is built on Atom. Oh, I did not know that. And like I told you, you know, I'm betting my stuff on some weird stuff like, you know, Binance being Amazon of crypto. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna see you maybe later. And that's that. Use my KuCoin link. It's been on the screen for, you know, 2 days right now. I'm doing some farming on PancakeSwap and 3 other projects. Minus Sunday wind readers. Okay, guys. See you later. I gotta go do stuff. Bye bye. Join KuCoin, guys.